If your blade is not delivering the perfect pour by producing too much foam, you can try the following tips. Make sure to handle the kegs gently when moving them from storage to your blade, and minimize shaking when installing. This will reduce the chance of excess foam within the keg before pouring. Let the keg settle within the blade for 30 to 60 minutes while the blade gets those pints ice cold. Ensure there is no damage to the nozzle or tube and that there are no kinks in this tube, as this can cause excess foam as well. When cleaning your glasses, make sure they are completely free of washing up liquid, as this can cause a foamier pint than you might like. Make sure to pour at a 45-degree angle without the nozzle touching the glass. Should all these tips still not improve your pint, please take a video and send it to our customer care team and we will be very happy to help. If your blade is not cooling as you expect, there are several ways to fix this issue. Make sure your blade machine has enough space to properly cool. There should be at least a 20 cm gap around the machine. The keg should be correctly installed, and if you want to double check if you have done this process correctly, you should be able to hear a quiet hum once a fresh keg has been installed. Before installing your next keg, make sure it has been refrigerated for at least 16 hours before installing. If you will not be using your blade for a while, if you are going on holiday for example, switch it off to not overwork the cooling features. If you are still experiencing issues after following these tips, we recommend resetting your blade by switching it off for 24 hours and then back on again. If your blade is displaying signs of corrosion, we recommend you only clean it with non-abrasive materials. Use a microfiber cloth damp with warm soapy water and thoroughly dry your blade afterwards. Make sure the dome of the machine is seated correctly on top of the blade to avoid excessive condensation. While in use, use a dry microfiber cloth to wipe away any and all moisture on the body or tap handle mechanism to avoid further corrosion. To prevent excessive condensation, ensure the dual pane dome has not been dropped or damaged in any way. If it has been damaged, replace the dome as soon as possible. The dome should always be seated on top of the blade, creating a nice seal and protecting your keg from external factors. If you are still experiencing difficulties, move the blade to a cooler area of your house during the summer months or to an area with less humidity. If your blade continues pouring without your input, try uninstalling the keg currently loaded in the machine. Turn the keg upside down, orange button facing up, which prevents gravity from forcing the beer out of the keg and allows you to check if the nozzle is open or damaged. If damaged, remove the keg and install a new one. If open, pull the orange spout connected to the tube at the base of the keg to close the keg prior to reinstallation into your blade.